Hi, it's 1975 and welcome to Knights of the Old Republic, the old Xbox game, on my Xbox Series 1X. The 1X is a brilliant emulator. You can play some real good old titles on this thing, and I might have fun looking at playing some very old titles and maybe some other consoles titles, because there's ways of playing PlayStation games like old PS2 games at a high resolution on a Series X. Series X is a god tier emulating machine. It's amazing, but I gotta look into it, and that's something I might do in the future. This is Knights of the Old Republic, the original Xbox game. Like many of you, I got a free $5 from Xbox, so I brought this, and when I got to Beagle Point, I was waiting around a few days to see if the other Dark Marauders would catch up with me, and I thought I'll play this for a bit just as a bit of a distraction. I ended up really having a lot of fun, so I thought I might as well complete it. It's one of those things, once you get into like the second or third planet, you're like, yeah, I'm just going to complete it, because it's not that long a game, realistically. This is about the perfect length of a single player game, because I'm not a single player game guy. I like multiplayer games, but if the story is good, and the story is very good on this game, I will happily play a single player game as long as it's not too long. I know some people have said to me the Mass Effect games are very similar, but I think they're slightly longer than Knights of the Old Republic. I can cope with single player games to a certain degree, but I am a multiplayer guy. I love multiplayer games. Also, Knights of the Old Republic, I do tend to gamey Knights of the Old Republic a little too much. I basically create a rogue character with no strength, no constitution, a bit of dexterity, but a lot of charisma and wisdom, just a reasonable amount of intelligence as well. But the reason you do that is because later on it's charisma and wisdom that dictate the saving throws against your force powers, and how many force points you get, how many times you can use the force and use your force abilities. Also, high charisma opens up many more options in chats and conversations, and can allow you to access avenues of resolving issues that you don't have, or exploiting money out of people with threats that you wouldn't have otherwise. And if you take there's a feat called empathy, which even adds more. You take that, you have ridiculous levels of charisma, and you basically have fun just persuading everyone to do whatever you want. It's really hilarious. It is a bit game breaking, but it does make some of the combat, especially early in the game, more challenging, because you have no physical stats. You don't have any hit points, you don't have any strength, you don't get bonuses with melee weapons. That can make some of the early fights quite difficult. So I thought I'd bring you an example of one of the toughest fights on Taris, Bendek Starkiller. So if you complete your way through the arena and then you fight Bendek, you get Bendek's Blaster, which is one of the best guns early doors. To do this, you can do this with a Strength 10 rogue character with no constitution, by simply taking lots and lots of drugs. You use lots of stims, and I'm going to show you that now as an example of how you can make up for being weak early doors, but get that payoff from having a really high charisma later when you're a Jedi.
I'm here.
Lady, they're illegal. In this corner, a living legend. A man whose very name would make his opponents shake in their boots. If any of them were still alive. And who would be Lady? And now... Bendak is down. It's over. It's over. The fight is over. Bendak Star Killer. All hail the mysterious stranger, the greatest duelist to ever grace the rings of Terrace.
There we go, just some fun footage from my little side quest, my little thing that I've been doing. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to see any more of this, and I'll say that's all. Thank you very much for watching. One other tip: sell your wares at this place, he pays the best prices, and if you get really good at Parzak, this is the guy to play, because you can play him for like 700 credits a time. You can milk tons of cash, buy the best gear. Anyway, that's all. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments down below.